The always energetic Broadway Music Lovers Club. Ladies are here with us today. We can't wait to get an update on what they are doing. Welcome to the show, Elise, Kate.
Hello.
Nice to have you back.
Thank you.
Hello. So all dressed up ready for the month of love.
The month
coming
of love.
up
Absolutely.
soon,
Lots of love in Laguna Woods.
Yeah. Well, we had a fabulous
First,
December.
let's talk about that because I know that you were excited about your ugly sweater.
And there they are.
How'd that go?
Yeah, one of them, she has a hat on with a candle on top.
Okay, well, that's very creative.
And it lights up.
And it lights up. Hopefully it's battery operated. All right. So let's jump right on into February since it's just a few days away.
Yes.
Well, it's all about love, 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 love. And all the songs that we're going to be doing and singing in our sing-along are from Broadway musicals. For example, well, Kate, are you going to sing a little something for us?
Oh, yes. This one's from the musical Oliver, and it's regarding love. Let's see. It's As Long as He Needs Me. As long as he needs me, I know where I must be. I'll cling on steadfastly as long as he needs me. That one's great. She sings it and then he kills her. So, well, it's a musical. But she still loves him.
Oh my goodness.
What about you, Elisa? You've got one, right? That there's no death in.
No.
Okay, good.
This is about love. It's a very famous song. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with your heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art.
And that one was from Babes in Arms.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful voices,
Thank you.
you two.
Thank you.
What are you working on for the next 6 months?
Well, for the next 6 months, we're planning probably more sing-alongs. And then there's a possibility of someone coming who worked with Stephen Sondheim, who is sort of the prolific producer, writer and lyricist, along with Lloyd Webber, for musicals in the 80s and 90s. So he's going to hopefully come and talk about Stephen Sondheim and how he does musicals and how he comes up with lyrics and all of that kind of thing. So it's really quite exciting.
And we also have a member of our group who wrote a musical and collaborated with the composer, and she'd like us to do a scene and a song, so we're reviewing the script right now.
Great.
And
Yeah.
also,
That's exciting.
yeah, we are still planning our Broadway music cruise in August of 25.
So you can actually now
Yes.
say it's this year.
This year. And we're
It's always
going
been
to
next year.
absolutely Alaska.
I know you two are so excited
We are,
about this.
we are. It's on the Celebrity Edge, and we'll be visiting like Dawes Glacier and a whole bunch of places in Alaska. There'll be exclusive shows with Broadway performers. Passengers are going to be singing in master classes. We'll be learning things, and we'll be performing with stars. So
Yeah.
people who are Broadway performers who maybe aren't in a show right now, or maybe they're taking a week vacation.
They'll
so
be
come with us.
performing for us. So they'll be doing cabarets and they'll be talking. And I think they've even got autograph sessions and things like that if you're really into that kind of thing.
Wonderful.
Plus, your meals and your classic beverages are included. And Seth has a radio show that it's every single day. So he's going to be doing it live on the ship, and it's going to be airing on Sirius Music. So
XM.
that'll be fun. XM, yeah. So that'll be a lot of fun. And he's also doing Broadway trivia, which I'm going to steal all the questions because I'm constantly making up quizzes, and I'm getting to a point where I'm kind of going, what else am I going to do? What else am I going to ask?
And also there'll be excursions like Ketchikan, Juneau, Skagway, etc. There might be a few rooms left, and we have a wonderful travel agent, Mark. So if you're interested, reach out to us for sure. Phone numbers are up there.
Okay, sounds great. You are looking for somebody to help the club with social media.
Yes, I
Tell us
mean,
what
we
you
both
mean.
use our computers, we both do lots of stuff, but if there's somebody who's really keyed in to social media, we'd love for them to come.
Yeah, we
and help.
actually have almost 100 members. So we'd like to communicate maybe that way also, but don't forget, February 6th, 1:30 p.m., we're going to be at the Performing Arts Center in dining room number one.
Yeah.
And that'll be our next meeting. We're going to have a sing-along, we're going to hang out and have a blast.
This is the first time, because this year is just beginning, we've changed the time. So it's still at PAC, but we're doing it at 1:30 so that by 3, most people will be done. And they can go to all their other meetings.
Oh,
Nothing at night, so
okay.
it's after lunch,
There's no
before
conflict.
dinner.
Exactly. We don't want to conflict with.
You
No.
want to make your announcement at your meeting also there for social media. And then at that meeting and here as well, you want to encourage members for suggestions
Yes.
on what they would like to learn.
Yeah, we seem to have a really educated group. People who are maybe from the East Coast used to go to Broadway shows a lot, or maybe they've never been, but they've read about Broadway, they know a lot about music, about musicals. We have people who have played instruments, and I have to tell you, in our 2 sessions ago, we actually had a little bit of a lesson. I was playing piano, everybody got up, they sang, we did some vocalizing, so there's so much included in this time, and I think we have the room for like 3-4 hours. So there's a lot of socialization, but also learning and talking and planning, and a couple of ideas, because we're always looking to the future.
Yeah,
We're in the present, but
absolutely.
maybe we'll do something in 2026.
Well, and
Right.
things that are familiar to us, because we are in the industry, are not familiar to our members. And so we won't even think of talking about, what each one backstage does, or what a cast of, there are things like understudies, but there's also swing, and there's also covers. Well, we just think of it, but you don't know what those are.
This is like
wouldn't
a
know.
foreign language to
Right?
people who are not in show business.
Absolutely.
Also like costumers, dress. How many times do you change in a show? How much rehearsal is involved with doing a musical?
So, we want to hear, what things are you interested in? What things do you want to know? And a lot of times they'll go, well, I don't know what I want to know. We say, okay, let's go over the things, that are, you think interesting, that
And it's
kind of
also
thing.
interesting too because people love to sing. They might not have the opportunity to do live music, but they're watching TV. Like Carousel was on TV6 this weekend, right? And
Right.
I just couldn't stop watching it because it was a beautiful movie musical. And a lot of people, especially in our age group, right? Many of us were born maybe in the 30s, 40s, 50s when all of that really came around.
Yeah, when musicals were actually changing into the golden age of musicals, because what we have now is really different than what they had in the early teens and 20s.
Sounds like a lot of life is like that.
Yeah,
Right.
seriously, it's always growing.
Constantly evolving.
Yep,
And we were just
absolutely.
discussing this morning that, if you really look at the content and the storyline of a musical,
Oh, and Rodgers and Hammerstein.
so they touched on really challenging topics.
Yeah, social issues. Like in Carousel, she's pregnant and she's not married.
Oh.
In South Pacific, he is attracted to a Polynesian girl, but he's been taught you don't, go out with anyone different. You don't fall in love with anyone that isn't white.
And that's not reality, right?
Yeah.
So,
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at
Yeah,
all.
so it was in the 30s and the 40s when all these things were really taboo, and Rodgers and Hammerstein was addressing them.
All right. Well, thanks, ladies, for joining us today. Love the
Absolutely.
update.
Thank you.
Good luck going forward.